Hello, and welcome back to Outdoor here in the Arctic winter. So, what I want to do today is build up a little kind of area here. So, we're going to have our general store, and we're also going to set up our hopper and conveyor system to load our rock truck over there with asphalt. So, we can continue to work on this road here and finish off our little offshoot of this road to the left there. So, first things first, let's pick up our store here. Now, I want to use these concrete blocks here. So let's go ahead and try grid build first of all. That would be very nice. Let's start about here. Work our way back. We're gonna need a little bit of room here. Let's go into our store. We're going to purchase maybe 100 of these blocks. Hopefully it will be enough. They're quite expensive there, so we're spending 240k just for a bit of a foundation. So let's keep going back here slightly. Do enjoy the building in this game. It is quite fun. It can be a little bit frustrating at times, but that's okay. We do get a little bit of experience for every piece that we do build. So we have not managed to do any quests yet. There is some little coal deposits around there that I should really start taking advantage of. But at this moment in time we have quite enough machinery that's more than useful for what we're doing right now. Let's get some support under there. And the production facility back at the home base there is at a max production right now, so we do run out of cash here. We can always run down and sell a little bit more that gold and other ores that we are producing as we speak. We're also going to need a little ramp up to our that's the frustrating part of the building that I was mentioning. Don't worry. And again, of course. Need to be... So we aim the camera kind of at the corner there. Seems to be the best way to get those to snap into place where we want them. The weather is coming in on us. I do like the weather in this game. There's quite a decent amount of variation to it. And we're already out of concrete blocks there, so let's go ahead and get maybe 50, or excuse me, 50 more of those. No. We're going to need a power source over here, of course, for our hopper as well. Let's go ahead and drop our general store back down. It's floating there. Can we put some blocks underneath this perhaps? Okay, let's just go ahead and pick it back up. This is grid builds, snap builds perhaps. Snap build looks slightly better. Hitting another level there. Okay, let's just put a concrete block down to see how this looks. Doesn't that look great, let's be honest. Not working out how I intended, so let's try free builds. That is a little bit better. Okay, let's drop. Yeah, much better indeed. Yeah, that will do. That will do nicely. Okay, so we're going to actually quite need a good few more concrete blocks here. Let's actually go into our inventory here and maybe lay out what we need. So we need the chute, we need our 2-up pieces, and we need our power inputs. Let's lay out our hopper here. It's on free build, snap build. Okay. Okay, so let's get expanding this foundation here. Now perhaps what we can do, just put our hopper up top and have our truck parked down here, make things a little easier. So let's see how that would look. And we are going to be loading this hopper by hand. We are buying our asphalt on the store at the moment. So drop this here. Actually, it needs to face the other way, my fault. How is this looking? It is looking reasonably okay. So let's get our power input there. Back out some concrete blocks and put some support under her. Okay. We put our chute here. I think it would be fine to back our truck up underneath there. We'll have to smooth this out down here, maybe. Or maybe not, we will see how it goes. Let's finish off this foundation here. Okay. Yeah, so let's dig out a channel here. We will, yeah. I think it will work quite reasonably. Reasonably happy with that. Okay, so we need some power. Now, what I'm thinking is, we go into our store, let's have a look at our pylons here. So the maximum we can get there is 5400 kilowatt. So what I want to do is build a wind farm that will produce that maximum amount. So we can go ahead and buy a couple of those. We're going to need them pretty shortly here. Now, and have a look at our turbines. So we need 5400 in total. So 3 of these maximum ones here will give us that 5400. So let's go ahead and get 3 of those. Place them somewhere nicely out of the way here. We go to a grid build again, get them lined up nicely. Space them out slightly here. Throw some blocks under this one. Snap maybe. No, doesn't want to do it. Okay, that's okay. Grid again. I'm not actually too happy with this. Let's go ahead here and see if we can actually drop this down on some concrete supports here. Snap maybe. That is slightly better. Not much, but slightly. Get you in there. No, it doesn't want to do us, but that's okay. Let's pick this one back up. Pick you back up. Drop a couple of floors here. Not like that. Red, maybe. Yeah. Turbine back. Snap you on there, hopefully. Okay. Well, it's not amazing. Okay, let's just throw a couple more under here. Okay, that's better. This one is okay. It's sitting fairly flat there. Hopefully those turbines are not going to actually hit each other. That should be okay. No problem. Okay, so let's snap a couple more on here. Make it look a little bit cleaner. Not like that. Good. And we get you up the stick slightly. No, maybe. There we go. Just pick it up one more time. Much better. Okay, so hopefully we can put a pylon here. Gonna need some cables. So if we put a pylon here, hopefully we can reach our 3 turbines. Unfortunate. Slightly more this way, perhaps. Right here. But we know for sure we were going to get this one, so let's do that. Okay, beautiful. And our third one. Unfortunate. Let's try and move this slightly. Don't think we are far away. Nope. Okay. Yeah, let's do some little bit of digging here. Now those should snap if I am lucky. A little bit more digging. Okay, and back to my block here. Come on, there you go. Pick you up one final time, hopefully. Okay, let's try our power line now. Surely. Yeah, there we go. Clean this up a little bit. Snap. Come on. Yeah, slightly more digging. Almost. Grab you as well. It's about as good as I'm going to get it, I feel like. Let's get the 3 of these turned on. So as we expand further to our mountain there, I think I'm going to use this wind farm to power any operation that we set up there, so we can run our pylons all the way over there, no problem whatsoever. Let's go ahead and lay out some more pylons to power this hopper that are stored there. There. Actually purchase ourselves some cables, we're going to need them. We can just grab a bunch of these, they're cheap. Of course you don't want to reach, okay. A little bit closer. There we go. Don't think this one is going to reach, but we're going to try. Yeah, no problem. Let's just walk backwards, try there. Yep. Gonna have to buy a couple more pylons here, but that's no problem. So let's get 3 more of those to do. One here. One here. Okay. Okay, let's get you turned on. Beautiful. So I will dig out a channel here for my rock truck to get underneath here with no issues. Now, the next thing I want to clean up is our little area over here where we have our derrick running. Right now, I believe I have some water and oil queued up here. Well, let's go ahead and get ourselves some more concrete blocks. I can clean up this inventory slightly. Okay. Let's grab 100 more of those. Hopefully this won't take 100, but we can always use them. And our money there is crippled. So let's try grid builds. Okay. How is that looking? It's gonna clip there, unfortunately. Okay, let's pick this back up. Free builds perhaps. So we want to line it up there with our derrick. Let's try there. How does that look? That's a little bit off. Unfortunate. It's a little bit off, but it is not bad. Okay, let's see if we can snap onto this now. We can. Let's just build this area up slightly. Didn't mean to do that. Oops. And to leave plenty of room there for a road to come out. Pick you back up. Maybe we can't fit one in here, or it just needs to be dug slightly. Yeah. Okay, let's try and finish this side up here. There we go. Back across. Finish up our little foundation here. Okay, and that's looking pretty reasonable there, I would say. So, yeah, so we're going to get the loader, and we have a bit more digging to do here. Let's actually go into our store here and get ourselves some railings. Why not? Whilst we're over here. Grab 20 of those. Let's give ourselves a little stairs up as well, why not? 2 of those. Could do have been dug out a bit there, but it's fine, no big deal. May as well have an entrance over on this side too. Yeah. Five more should finish it, hopefully. Now, that will do. That will do nicely indeed. So, let's go back over here and have a quick look. So we need to put some sort of a slope on here. Let's clean this inventory up slightly here. Let's go into our store, and if we go back to our concrete blocks, we should have some ramp ones. Type in ramp, maybe we have a better look here. The 104. Okay, so we need 4 pieces. 4 different pieces, I should say. Let's go ahead and buy 10 of each for now, just to see. We have number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4. Just trying to make sure that the ones I'm getting are all the same texture there. Let's drag that up there. So we have number 1 here. facing the wrong way, but let's see if we can get you turned. There we go. Okay. 2 more pieces here. Get you snapped in there. Let's go to our number 2. Number 3. Number 4. One last piece here. Okay. We actually need some more. Okay, let's just go ahead and invest in this. Why not? I'm gonna have to do this at some point anyway. So grab 10 more of number 1. More number 2. 3. And there we go. Let's start again. Hopefully number 1 should snap onto number 4 there. But it does not. Why does it not? Okay, maybe if we try over here. Grid builds, maybe. There we go. Okay, we have a nice little ramp up here. Let's go over here and finish this. Okay, so we have a little bit of a cleaning up to do here, but not such of a big deal. Get the rest of that ramp built there. It will be very nice indeed. Yeah, quite happy with that. So let's get back over to my loader there, and I think actually clean this up slightly here. Okay, so I'll go back over, get my loader, and it's a shame that there's 2 different textures there, but that's okay. Yeah, I'll go over and grab my loader and we'll get some work done over here on this. Okay, so the loader and the rock truck cleaned it up here, but it is still pretty rough. So let's get some of our last ramp pieces laid out here and do some cleaning up by hand as well. Should look pretty decent when it is completely finished here. Well, I would hope it's gonna look decent. We're gonna see how it goes. Might have bought too many ramp pieces here, but that's okay. We're gonna use them at some point. Ah, won't snap onto the right piece for me. Get it on the side there. That will do nicely. Yeah, there we go. So let's get out our hand tools here. Do a little bit of cleaning up. Shovel may be more useful actually. Must. A bit of a footpath around to the back of our general store there. I'm not too happy with this. I may move the hopper. What we can actually do is if I want to clear this out better with my loader there, just drop a cell point under here. And as you can see, our rock truck fits nicely around there. We don't actually have to do much work to that ground at all. I may just run the roller over it. So in fact, what we will do here is get this hopper in a better position so that the loader there can actually make use of it. Our power input, and we're going to need some cables. So, like, this would be nice actually. Up one grid. Want a turn for me. Something like that, perhaps. The power, okay, so the power input then will go on this side. Get you powered back on. Not great that that's going to clip through there. Let's go ahead and here into our store and get ourselves some pylons. Want the 5400 wall piece. Let's get 2 of those there. Here. Here. Finally to the power input there. We can get back up and you should turn on now. Okay. So let's get this rock truck moved out of the way. Need to make use of our chute and conveyor there again. Let's get a little angle piece there. Or do we have one already? We do, but it's perhaps in storage. That's okay. It's going the wrong way, as always. I always seem to buy the wrong piece. But, there we are. Get the chute on there. Let's back our truck up and make sure that it fits under there. And it should fit with no problem at all. Yeah, no hassle. We have plenty of concrete pieces left, so let's clean this up slightly here. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. No problem. So, as I was mentioning, we need to get ourselves a sell point there so I can dump off our dirt and get some cash back for it. Let's invest in that there. And we want to drop it right under our chute here. How is that looking there? Need to come up the hill slightly. Here. That should be no problem at all. Let's get some supports under there if possible. By snapping. Grid, I guess we're gonna have to use. That's fine, it's very much a temporary structure there. That will make clearing out this road a little bit easier for us there. Let's jump into our loader here and make sure everything is working correctly. Nice full load there, that will do. There we go, we should see our cash increasing, and it is. That will do nicely. But yeah, very happy with today's progress. It is a definite improvement. Moving, we have a nice little kind of secondary area here that we can use to speed things up slightly. But cheers for watching, do appreciate that. I'll see you in the next one.